Hi guys, it's Miss Hall and it's science time. So right now we're still talking about plants. We're still on unit 4, lesson 2. And I want to share with you I'm in a residential area and I want to share with you the beautiful plants and trees that are growing in this area. This area has been around for decades. And so these are the types of plants and trees that are grown. If you take a look at this tree, if you see how thick, do you see how thick that tree trunk is at the bottom, how thick and wide it is? That's because these trees are old. They've been grown for decades and decades. And if you see, I'm showing a view of the trees and how they grow. And here's another cool tree. This tree I like. I took a look at this. I love how this tree is growing. And so it's really cool. So I wanted to share that with you. And so now we're on unit 4, lesson 2. I'm on page 141. And so we're going to talk about a mini experiment that you see the girl in the picture. She's conducting. Okay? That's a peacock. That noise that you hear is a peacock. And I can't get a picture of him because he's on top of a roof. But he's really gorgeous, gorgeous, and he has his feathers spread open. And so they live in this area. I think they're really cool. Unfortunately, I can't see him, but you can hear him. That's the sound that you hear of a peacock. So like I was saying, the girl in the picture on page 141, she's conducting an experiment. She wants to find out what plants need. What do plants need? She wants to find out what do plants need. And what happens if a plant doesn't get what it needs? One question is, what do plants need to grow? And another question, what happens if a plant doesn't get what it needs? So what she's doing, she has 2 of the same plants. Those 2 plants that you see in the picture, they're the same type of plants. So she put a plastic bag over one plant, and that's going to be the plant that we want to find out what happens when it's covered like that, totally sealed and taped up. What happens? And the other plant, she's not going to do anything to it. She's going to put both of them in the window, okay? And she's going to determine at the end of her observation what happens to both. Remember, they're both the same kind of plants. So nothing is different about them. Okay, with the exception, there's a peacock again, with the exception that one is covered and one isn't. Both will be placed in the window. Okay, both plants will be placed in the window so they can both, get light. And one plant will be watered, and the covered plant, nothing will be done to it. Okay, what do you predict? What do you predict will happen to both plants? What do you think, okay, will happen to both plants? Because we want to find out what plants need. Okay, so I want you to stop the video and I want you to tell me, what do you think will happen to both plants? Plant A is the plant with the plastic bag, and plant B is the uncovered plant. Now I'd like for you to turn the page. Let's turn over. Okay, now you're going to watch a video. Okay, you're going to watch it. When you're finished with this, you're going to watch a video. Let's turn to page 141. 141. So we're going to, after you place your predictions on a separate sheet of paper, okay, we're going to turn to page 141. Why do plants grow? So you're going to watch a video. Okay, when you're finished, the effects of plant growth. You're going to watch a video. And I want you to use this questionnaire. Why do plants grow? Okay, first, you're going to use the plants in the video to answer the questions. Okay, you're going to set a purpose. That means you're going to tell what you want to find out. What do you want to find out? Okay? Then you're going to think about the procedure. What will you observe? What is it do you think you're going to see? Okay? And then how will you treat the plants differently? How were the plants treated differently in the video? Okay? I want you to use this questionnaire and answer the questions in the video. Let's turn to page 142. Now this is a sheet where you can record your data. In this chart, you're going to place your observations about the plants in the video. Okay? Plant A will be the plant with the sun, and that is labeled on the bottle. Plant B is going to be the plant that is labeled dark, D-A-R-K. Then you're simply going to answer these questions. Okay, what you observe. This sheet is your data sheet. In other words, this sheet is what you saw when you viewed both plants. They're both the same plants. The two plants in the video are both the same plants. And I want you to tell me what you saw. How the stems look. How the leaves look for plant A and for plant B. And were there any other observations? Okay, and then I want you to draw your own conclusions. Can a plant grow when it does not get what it needs? And then you can ask more. It's always good to, you're allowed to ask more questions, okay? What other questions could you ask about plant needs? Okay, anything that you may think of, I would like for you to write out. This is your data sheet. Data meaning what you observed, okay? Enjoy the video, and I want you to have fun enjoying how plants grow and what they need to grow. Bye bye now. See you next time.